Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're listening to this. How do you know if you need a coach? We're going to cover that today on the Productive Not Busy podcast.
You're listening to the Productive Not Busy podcast, where our mission is to make you more money so you'll have less stress and more free time. It's all about mindset, attitude, and taking action. And your host, Wayne Weathersby, knows how to make that happen. He's negotiated and closed over $150 million in contracts while building businesses with proven success strategies that he wants to share with you. So if you're ready to make some real money, then let's get to it. Here's Coach Wayne.
You'll never know just how cool and energizing it can be to be working with a coach, how sharp and productive it can make you, and how much fun you can have in the process until you've experienced it. I have a coach. Coaches have coaches. Everybody needs one in life of some sort. Think about it. Has there ever been anything in your life you've made a sensible assessment of while standing on the outside poking it with a stick? It's not possible to make rational assessments of everything or anything unless you engage with it, explore it, and try it on for size. It's like broccoli when you're a kid, right? How do you know you don't like it if you've never tried it? Even so, if you haven't ever worked with a coach, you may have some important questions about the process, and I get it. That's what we're here for. I'm going to give you some of the most common questions that I get. And we'll cover them a little bit, and I'll respond. Number one is, how do I know a coach will work for me? Well, you don't. No two coaches are the same. No two clients are the same. And no two issues that can be resolved with coaching expertise will be the same. So even if your 10 best friends rave about coaching, you'll never know for sure if it'll work for you until you try it. Sky's the limit. It's amazing where it can take you. The next question, the big one, can I afford coaching? So in order to answer this question, okay, it's important to look at the difference a coach can make in life and your business. So for example, if your coach was instrumental in boosting your income by $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month, would cost be an issue. What if your coach was able to help you add $10,000 a month to your income? There's one to think about. This example is not a rarity in coaching at all. It happens every day, all over the world, actually. It happens to people in all walks of life in all kinds of different circumstances. It can happen to you too. But you have to make the decision and take action to make that happen. How can I find the right coach for me? That's another one. Exactly the same way you found the right house, the right car, the right spouse. You went looking, asked people for information, referrals. Nobody knocked on your door with the perfect car or the perfect house or the perfect wife, did they? Nobody is going to come knocking with the perfect coach either. So to get started, determine your criteria for a coach, right? Use your contacts to find some referrals. You'll know the right coach by how you feel about them after you've had some interaction with them, not before. And you know what? You might find that you don't mesh well with the coach. It's no different than football, right? Nick Saban doesn't mesh with everybody. Why? Because he holds people accountable. He makes people do the right thing, and not everybody is okay with that. Next, will a coach be able to help me? Well, let's see. To answer this question, find a coach and talk with them. That's the best part. Find out what the coach is like. Ask them how they like to work. Find out if they are familiar with people in your kind of circumstances, and ask them what they could do to help you. Maybe the first coach you talk to would be ideal for you. Or maybe it's coach number 5. One thing can be absolutely, positively sure is that there are coaches who can help you, and there are coaches who have dealt with similar circumstances. Same as yours many, many times. You just need to find them. So the bottom line really is people who hire coaches are strong-minded, plain and simple. They're determined to make a change, and they know they can't do it themselves. They're not one of the, yeah, I know people. I have t-shirts being made that said, yeah, I know. Why? Because that is the number one thing that people say to me when I say, here's what we should try. And they go, yeah, I know. But they're not doing it. They're going places and getting things done. The people that hire coaches are going places and they're getting things done. Plain and simple. They may not always know exactly where they're going or exactly what it is they plan to do, but they have a sense of purpose and commitment to themselves that can be amplified considerably by working with a coach. That's why they hire a coach to begin with, to get more out of themselves than they've ever been able to get out of themselves before without working with a coach. Ask anyone who has had a great coach for any length of time if they could have done it on their own without the help of a personal coach, and watch their face light up as they tell you it was the best decision they ever made. Do your research. You can find one too, I promise. Again, you might have to go through several. Our coaching program is not for everybody. I get interviewed all the time, and there's some people we work with and some people we don't. And that's okay. Because again, it's no different than anything else in life. If you want to learn how to fly a plane, got to have somebody show you how to do it. Best practices, right? I want my eye doctor, the LASIK eye surgery. I don't want the quick and easy guy, right? I want the guy that studied and had somebody show him exactly how to do it at a high level. Our coaching program is available. You can go to the pnbpodcast.com, take you to our website. You can take a look at our program. And if you don't find our program works out for you, I can suggest some other options for you as well. If you'll reach out to us through the email or message us through the platform that you listen to our show on. Again, I think coaching is a huge part of people being successful and getting out of their comfort zone. Just wanted to throw that out there today. I was thinking about that on my drive because I've been asked this question multiple times in the last week. I appreciate you guys listening. Take care. Be safe. Sell a bunch. And say something nice to somebody.
You've been listening to the Productive Not Busy podcast with Coach Wayne. Join us next time for more money-making strategies to help you have less stress and more free time. Follow us on Facebook at Productive Not Busy, on Instagram at frontline.coach.wayne, and on Twitter at Wayne New Jr. And remember, be productive, not busy.